Good morning, students. I'm your computer teacher, and today we are going to see our next chapter, that is input and output devices. Okay, so let's start. Computer works on the principle of input, process, and output. Input refers to data or instructions fed into the computer. Process refers to the work done by the computer on the input. Output refers to the result produced by the computer. The output of one process may serve as input for another process. A series of input, process, and output operations is called the IPO cycle. Okay, you may have learned in your previous class what is IPO cycle, isn't it? IPO stands for input, process, and output. Okay, what we input data or instructions, okay, into the computer. What is the process? Whatever input we give, whatever input we give, computer system works on it. Okay, and it processes the data and then it gives output. So what is output? The result produced by the computer is the output. Now whatever output we get, it can be given as the input for another another data. Okay, whatever our output is there which we got, that output we can use it as the input for another process. Okay, so these a series of input, process, and output operations is called the IPO cycle. Okay, now I'll see some input devices. A device that is used to enter data and instructions in a computer is called an input device. An input device converts data into a form that a computer can understand. Let us know about some input devices. Okay, so whichever device is there which is used to enter data and instruction to the computer is called an input device. Okay, how we input our data or instruction to the computer? With the input device, isn't it? So what is the function of that device? That function of the device is to convert the instruction or data which you have given, okay, into a form that a computer can understand. So computer language is different. What we use is different language, but computer language is different. So the input device which we use, that converts the data or instruction to computer language. Okay, let us learn some of the input devices. Our first device is keyboard. Okay, you have seen this keyboard, isn't it? This is a keyboard. You have seen this keyboard every time. So keyboard is the most commonly used input device. This is the most commonly used input device. It is used to enter data and instruction in the computer. What is the function of this keyboard? To enter data and instructions. Okay, then when you press a key on the keyboard, the computer either displays a character on the screen or processes the instructions depending on the key pressed. Okay, so what happens when you press any of the key in the keyboard? What happens at that time? Whatever you press, that will be, if you press 1, then in your monitor screen you will see 1. If you press Z, the monitor will display Z. Or if you have entered any instruction to the computer, okay, then it will process it and then it will display on the monitor. That means the instruction which you have given to the computer, depending on the key you pressed, that particular thing will be displayed on the monitor. Okay, so now there are two types of computer keyboards. Okay, first one is ergonomic keyboard and the next one is gaming keyboard. Okay, ergonomic keyboard, it is designed to position your hands more naturally while typing, which reduces wrist strain. Okay, this ergonomic keyboard is used by the programmers because of the model which ergonomic is usually used by the people, those who work a lot of time in the computer system, so it reduces wrist strain. That means whatever pain we have in our wrist, that pain is being reduced by the ergonic ergon, ergonomic keyboard. What is this? Ergonomic keyboard. Okay, this is used by the professionals. Now gaming keyboard, it is designed for playing games on the computer. So if you want to play games in your computer system, you have to replace your commonly used keyboard with gaming keyboard. Understood? Our next one is mouse. You all have seen mouse, isn't it? Mouse is the most common input device used with graphical user interface. A mouse usually has two buttons, the left and the right button, and a scroll wheel at the center. So, so you can see a mouse is here, isn't it? This is a mouse, and it has one scroll wheel. This is the right button and the left button. Okay, so it is used to move the pointer on the computer screen. It is also used to select and move objects, draw pictures, and give commands to the computer. Okay, why? What is the use of the mouse? The use of the mouse is to move the pointer. You have seen a pointer, isn't it? This is the pointer. Okay, so this pointer can be used by using the mouse. Then it is also used to select various things and move certain objects, certain pictures, and give commands also. Our now the next one is trackball. Okay, so in trackball is an input device similar to a mouse. It it has a ball on its surface that can be rolled with fingers to move the pointer on the screen. Okay, this is a trackball. Okay, and you can see here in middle there is one roller which can be used with the fingers to move the pointer on the screen. Then this is similar to a mouse. Okay, now the next input device is a joystick. Okay, joystick is an input device used to play games on a computer. It has buttons to control various actions in a game. It is also known as a game controller. Okay, you are able to see this is the joystick, and here you can see a lever over it, and this is used to play games. Okay, this is also an input device. Now the next one is scanner. Most of the time you have seen scanner, isn't it? Scanner is also an input device that scans documents such as photographs and pages of text and converts them into digital images. The scanned image is displayed on the monitor. You can save it in the computer or print it through a printer. Okay. Scanner. What is a scanner? Scanner is also an input device that scans documents. Okay. Which type of documents it scans? It can scan photographs, text, means your textbook also, it can pages of your textbooks also it can scan, and it can convert those scanned things into a digital image. Okay. If you are going to scan your notebook, then it will convert, a scanner will convert those pages into a digital image as if it has been typed. Then that whatever things you will scan, that will be displayed on the monitor. Okay. As well as the things which you scan, you can save it also in the computer, or the document which you scanned, you can get a printout of it also through a printer. So here are some commonly used scanner. First one is flatbed scanner, second is sheet fed scanner, and the next one is handheld scanner. Okay, these are three types of scanner. Our next input device is a barcode reader. Okay, this is mostly used in shops, okay, or in a courier shop to scan the barcode. Barcode reader is an input device that scans a barcode and interprets it into the computer. A barcode is a pattern of parallel lines of varying thickness that stores coded information. Barcodes can be seen on many products such as books and packed food items. Okay, this is a barcode reader. Okay, you can see here are various lines. Some are thin, some are thick, different varieties of lines are there. These lines have stored information in them, and this type of barcode you can see in your books as well as in the packed food items. When you have your packet of chips, when you turn it, there you will be able to see certain barcode is there, which inside that barcode there are various information about the product. Now the next one is light pen. Light pen is a pen shaped input device used to draw objects directly on the computer screen. It has greater positional accuracy than a mouse. It is also used to point at and select objects on the screen. Okay, you can see this one is a light pen. You can write with that light pen as you are writing in your notebook. The same type of pen it is, but it is a light pen which is used in the screen of the computer system, that is in the monitor. Okay.